Okay, I am back, and I'm playing Chess960. I don't think I've done a Chess960 stream ever, so this will be new. Will have no relevance to openings. Guy has guy moves G4. Well, that prevents B6. Let's just control the center. Play E5. Wait a minute, let me think. Thinking about A6, Bishop A7. Let's play E5. The thing about Chess960 is opening principles still apply. So like you still want to control center squares, you still want to develop your pieces. My plan is to do this. And then after bishop b2 I'll play c6. And try and get the pawn center. He's preventing me. Still want to try and find some harmony with the pieces, which isn't easy in this position. I'll play a5. Maybe thinking about a4 and maybe bishop a7 as well, because f2 is undefended. Let me open up the chat in one moment. I'm going to play g6. I'm okay if he concedes the bishop pair. But also note, he's below 1600, so I should not have any problems with this game. f4 is a decent move. Let's play rook f8. Happy to trade further. Where is the chat? He's playing pretty well, except he just lost a pawn. Okay, I have the chat open. Hello to Elastic Hold. First commenter. Good to This probably won't be a long stream. I'm in St. Louis right now, and I've only been streaming for just over 2 minutes. I probably won't complete this tournament. It's a 6-hour long tournament. I've joined about halfway through, and I have to leave in maybe about an hour or two. Actually, just over an hour, because I'm doing commentary at St. Louis Chess Club, so I have to rehearse. Twitch. Not sure what that's referring to. Okay, I'm going to attack on the queen side. Going for a4. Actually, my rooks are finding some unexpected coordination in this position. E3 is a normal move. I'm tempted to play a3 or a take b3. Just sack the rook. But I should probably be somewhat civilized. Just retreat. Could play e4. Or queen f6 looks nice. Hitting the knight. Activating the queen. I guess he could play knight take e5, bishop take e5, pawn take e5, queen f2. Okay, things could get interesting. Probably wasn't the best line for me, given that my minor pieces are terrible. But I'll live with it. Received a challenge. But I'm not accepting challenges right now. I'm playing the 960 Shield Arena. I have no chance of getting the shield. I just want to play some chess without worrying about opening theory. So he wants to play bishop to b6, king e7, bishop c5, but he's really weakening his queen side. I think I can just take this, and I mean he can win the rook on f8 if he wants. Gray Hatter got the first commenter. Twitch likes to glitch. Oh, I apologize on behalf of Twitch. Nothing to do. Hello to PH1256. Good to see you. I don't know if I recognize that name. Rook g2, not a bad move. Stopping mate. Very tempted to sack my queen here and play rook take a2. That's probably a bad move because bishop 6. I could play queen f3. The problem is bishop b6, bishop c5 is coming. Oh, wait a minute. Bishop b6, I have knight c7. So there's nothing too much to worry about. I don't think. Okay, I'm going to play queen f3. It's weird. Like, it's such a strange piece configuration. I just completely forgot I have this knight c7 move. Just kidding. Not really hurt. Don't know if I believe that, but okay. Knight c7, saving everything. But my minor pieces are still dead. His setup isn't that impressive either. But this rook is pinned, so maybe I'm just threatening rook take a2. And he's also flagging as well. Hello, Axe Villager. Good to see you back. Thanks for watching the commentary the other day. Okay, this guy's about to flag. B take a2 should just crashing. Because a1 queen is coming. He'll play king b2. Or not. Okay, I won a game. Let's go back and start another game. Wait, what's going on? Why is it not opening in this tab? Join the game? That was strange. Okay, it's a new position. Let me think. It's nice that Lichess gives you more time to make the first move. D4 looks reasonable. Let's play D4. Like D4 and E4. The plan. Bishop can develop to B4. Also, knight should come to G3 probably. I think I'll start with this because it's the only logical square for the knight. I want to stay flexible. This is another flexible move. Question is how to develop the bishops. Probably bishop b4 and maybe c3, bishop b3. Or maybe at some point e3, bishop f3. Try and make the minor pieces happy. Start with bishop b4. Oh, you forgot my partner's name. My co-commentator is Katerina Nemtsova, who joined me on stream the other night, but in class right now. But we'll be back together in just over 2 hours. For the time being, I'll probably get like, I don't know, 4 or 5 more games before I have to go. And I'm wondering, am I on the top list for 960? Be curious if I have anything to play for. Oh, Chess960 top 50 player. That's nice. I'll have to maintain that. I'll play c3. Wait, c3 runs into a5. Play e3. I had 2 tabs open. That's why the game started strangely. a5 happens anyway. I have to move back. Expecting a4 because I want to play a4 myself. If he plays a4, I'll probably play like a3, preventing him from playing a3. Otherwise, okay, a4. That move makes me happy. Can I take a free pawn? Knight c6. Maybe not. What to do? I don't know what to do here. Bishop f3. Bishop e2. Be solid. At some point, I probably want to castle kingside. Hello to Bakuz. Good to see you back. Plastic Hold saw me at Friday during Friday action. At the club on Friday? 2 days ago? Out sack a bishop. Okay, I'm just gonna play f3. Because you should always play f3. And now the plan is queen f2 and castle kingside, I guess. And maybe I can attack on the queen side or something. Because it's going to take him a while to castle kingside if he wants to. Or not. I'm going to play this. Next move. Maybe he'll give me the bishop pair. Guess who I am. Oh, wait, I have to guess. Action quality. Problem is, I don't remember being there Friday evening. Trying to trigger some memory. Friday. Round just. Wait, no, yesterday was round 5. Friday was round 4. This week is so hectic, like I can't remember any. I do. But I'm thinking. Play c4. I want to open up lines before he castle kingside. I went to chess club my town first time for Blitz tournament. Cool. Yeah, in-person chess is a lot different than online chess. It's a whole different game. Okay, he's now officially wanting to castle kingside. So maybe I just get the bishop pair. Play position. Like open the position. Or give some two. I like this f5 square. For a knight or for a bishop? If I take on h7, he has g7. Okay. Rook on a good square. Hello, Pass Pawn 99. And hello to Flash Gordon 22. Doing well. Wait, is this Ken West? Ken West. Wait a minute. No, I've played Elastic Hold. Wait, I'm flagging too. Not flag. Do this. I actually have to focus here. I'm gonna stop reading the chat for the time being. My microphone. Oh, is my microphone being weird? Or am I lip syncing? I could turn the up maybe after this game. I have almost no time. Take that. Oh, what am I doing? Play this. I think I just have to talk closer to the mic, because it is a somewhat condenser mic. Okay, now this is completely winning. At least it better be. Queen e3 is crushing. Oh, wait a minute, I could take with pawn. Let's just take the rook. Okay, that was nice. Are there still problems with the mic, or I just have to lean in closer? Let me see. I'll check the audio levels. Docs, mixer. Now you see this thing. Move it, maybe. Okay. Settings, filters, gain, noise suppression. I think I changed everything back to the defaults. If there are problems, let me know. I did realize something was weird the other day when I streamed. Hopefully it's not an issue with the mic itself. Back to tournament. Hey, I broke the top 100. Okay, I still have to guess who Elastic Hold is, because Ken West was probably not the right guess. B4, the Polish opening. So actually could resemble some like actual chess position. Because like this bishop can develop. Maybe I can play a London system. I can play a London system. This is so exciting. I'm so happy right now. Oh shoot, I lost a pawn. I didn't even see that threat. I guess this is the only move. That was unintended. I didn't see you attacking the e2 pawn. I guess that's the thing about Chess960. You can like make threats against pawns somewhat early. Maybe I can trap his queen somehow. Maybe not. Play a5. Try and disturb him. Ooh. So he has some scarier threat. Calculating some funny line, like a take b4, h5, knight f4, queen take h8, knight take g2, checkmate. But that would be too hopeful. Let's play h5. It's at least good to like acknowledge that knight take g2 is a potential mate in some sort of positions. King and Queen 2018. That's a new name. Thanks for seeing me on YouTube. Most of my YouTube videos are just Twitch streams that I archive. But if you have any feedback, let me know. This is my first time doing Chess960 on stream. Do this and sack a pawn. And just go for piece activity. Yeah, if you tell me in the video, I'll probably know. I do remember most of the videos I've done. Okay, I can take on b4 and then take on a2 maybe. And he's going to play rook a1, then I have to play queen c4. And things are getting traded. Maybe, if he wants to trade queens. He can completely obliterate my pawn structure by taking on c4, then taking on f6. But okay, queen a3 makes me happy. Maybe knight f4. Please play e3. Pigs on the 7th. So it's gotta be... It's gotta be a sheesh, right? Gotta be a sheesh. Because the rating matches up. That would be my top guess. I feel like we've played on Chess too. What am I doing here? Knight take g2, king f1. Knight e3 check, take, queen g4. His knight has no squares there. He could play like rook h3. I'm gonna be safe. Yeah, I guessed a sheesh. Because that's that's all I remember from that video. But I guess it could be Ken West. But no, Ken West would not make any sense. My rook is trapped. Okay, I have to focus because I'm currently losing the position. Let's take the pawn. And maybe d4. Hey, I guessed correctly, I think. But my position's terrible. Okay, I have to focus. 100 bits to give me motivation here. Good news is if he does take on b8, his queen's out of play. And maybe I get some comp. Maybe d4, queen g2. Doesn't really do anything. He's also attacking the bishop. I mean, the strategy is to play quickly, keep pieces on the board, and try and flag him. Keep things complicated. You have 100 bits every time you're able to clean up for 3 moves. I don't even know what that means. Okay. You're able to be a queen up for more than 3 moves. Look, I'm currently a rook down, so that doesn't really help. Bakuz with a 200 bits. Thank you, Bakuz. Let me not get distracted. Let's play b6, cutting off his queen. I mean, I'm technically up a queen here because his queen is out of play. If you have a queen that's not doing anything, do you still have a queen? I guess I have to retreat, knight g6. And this increment, it's going to keep him alive. But for how long? I like this e5 move. This is nice. Now maybe e6. I think the cleaning lady's here. I might say hi to someone very soon. Let's play this. Time is of the essence. Okay, let's not trade queens. Bishop b5 on the horizon. Or not. Or I don't know what to do. Uncomfortable position. He's about to flag though. Hey, he flagged. I win. Hey. How long are you gonna stay in St. Louis? Through the 20 something. Until the end of the tournament. Because I'm doing commentary every day, so like after the tournament I leave town. Okay, back to tournament. Perfect so far. That was a close one. Thank you everyone for giving bits. Plastic Hold and Baku's. Should you stream? I will say streaming has helped me in various ways. It keeps online chess interesting. Because for a while I was playing online chess and it just got boring. But when you have an audience to play for, it can keep things interesting. It also holds me accountable to not be too lazy. Poor idea. Okay. Tempted to berserk this guy, but I'll see. Let's not berserk. Time is precious. Do you have any pawns which are not defended? He does not. I don't like when the bishops are in the center. It's hard for them to actually develop harmoniously. Guess I'll play a queen's pawn opening. In this case, it's a bishop's pawn opening. Put the bishop on this diagonal. Develop in some weird way. Such a deserved victory. I don't think I deserved to win that last game, but that's life. I want to take. Maybe I'll play e5. Just open the center. Because he has nothing developed. And this is a principle in normal chess too. When you're more developed, it favors you to open the center. I'll keep developing. And my next move, I'll have all my minor pieces developed. I will be at Chicago Open, but I'm not playing. I realized that in order to play a tournament like that, I have to be very well prepared. I have to be in good physical and mental shape. And after doing commentary for 9 days in a row, it's gonna be difficult to be in the best shape. But I'll definitely stop by. Take with bishop. I have a feeling that's a blunder. I can take here and then take here. I don't think he can take back because f5 is strong looking. I've never done a meetup before. Because I don't think my audience is big enough. But if I were to do a meetup, it would probably be at a chess tournament. But it's not that's not my it's not on my immediate to-do list. I'm gonna play g6. I want to play f5. But it would be cool, doing a meetup place. I've considered it when I travel internationally, because I do get messages from people all over the world. Play more, but you hate fast games. Oh, it's okay to prefer slower chess. It's still possible to get slow games online. But if you hate something, sometimes you have to at least try it so you hate it a little less. It's a element of chess where you're low on time and you have to just deal with the pressure, deal with using your intuition. I'm drinking Pure Leaf sweet tea, courtesy of the St. Louis Chess Club. Okay, I'm gonna play knight d4. Sack the bishop. I could castle queenside, right? How do I do it? Like that. Could do a viewer tourney too. That'd be cool. I just don't have time this week. Though maybe in the evening at some point. See? I don't think I've actually hosted a tournament ever. Maybe I did once, I forget. Do I have any GM norms? I do not. I was close a couple times. Closest I've been was Chicago Open. 2015. I needed to win the last round. I had a +5 position and I drew. It was so sad. Think about online dual commentary with John Bartholomew. I mean, that would be cool. I am looking to do more collaborations with other streamers or YouTubers. I think John Bartholomew has some contract with Chess.com, but I don't mind streaming on Chess.com. I'm happy to stream on any platform. So, yeah, definitely in the future. I think next week I'll do some dual stream with Crew64. Because he'll be at Chicago Open. There will be a lot of people at Chicago Open. A lot of people to meet up with. I show the funny trap in the Petrov. It should be archived on YouTube somewhere. I forget which video. I should do a better job at labeling the videos. I mean, if you want to clip this, I can just tell you the notation. You can go back and like play through the moves. E4, E5, knight F3, knight F6, knight take E5, knight take E4, queen E2, queen E7, queen take E4, D6, D4, pawn take, wait a minute, pawn take, knight, pawn take, and then you play the bishop, bishop F4, G5, bishop G3, F5, and black wins a piece. I hope I didn't screw that up there. It's hard to like say notation completely unrelated to the game that I'm currently playing. Okay, so this is just a positional endgame, up a pawn. It's gonna take some technique to win this. Maybe just some flagging technique. Gray Hatter with the 216 bits. Gray Hatter, did I answer your message? I feel like you sent me a message at some point. I forgot to answer. Chicago Open is in a few days, actually, in 5 days. Or 4 days. Depends what schedule you play. This is actually not easy to win because he's blockading on dark squares. I'm not sure if I can break through. I break through on the king side or the queen side. Let's play c5. And then maybe I play a5. And fix both pawns on light squares. I actually do want to analyze this because after take king c3, a5 was my plan. And I thought that he can't really do anything, he has to wait. I would put my bishop here. Let's say he continues to wait. The plan was going to be to eventually bring the king here and play g5. It should be winning. This king's tied down. And I should have some breakthrough on the king side. I said knight f3 2 times. My bad. Okay, well, I'll just show it over the board. I can't show it in a Chess960 position. Study. No. Just devote this to Petrov. The amazing Petrov. Okay. I spelled that correctly. Is it a V or 2 Fs? Bad. Allow. Oh, it was an endgame. Yeah, that was interesting. I actually looked over that, like triple pawns. Okay, let me just show this real quick. I'll give very minimal commentary. This is a trap where if white plays incorrectly, black can win material. Bishop f4 is a bad move because g5, bishop g3, f5. This is the line. If you want to analyze this further, you can just click the link in the chat, and there's a study and people can play around with it. And you can use the tools in Lichess. Like, you could use the Opening Explorer. There hasn't been too many games from Masters, but I'm sure there's been games on Lichess in this position. Everyone plays Bishop G3, almost everyone, and then F5. So it's a useful trap to know. I forget who asked the question, but I hope you're satisfied. Anyway, let's play one more game. I'm top 50 actually. I don't think I've gained too many rating points though. Fresh 960. Oh, maybe I've gained 20 points. Yeah, I'm sure there's other studies on Lichess are better than the one I just created. Okay, so this pawn's undefended, and this pawn's undefended. That's important to identify. What to do? I'd like to attack on the king side. I mean, whenever there's a knight in the corner, I feel like you have to start with knight g3, or like bring the knight towards the center. I'll just develop the knights first. Why not? We're actually going to have something that resembles some Caro-Kann, because he could play d5 and then knight c3, or not. It's a better move. Hitting the knight. Okay. They say you shouldn't move the same piece twice early in the game. I already moved this knight 3 times, but it's okay. I don't mind my position. This is a move. The problem is queen a6, bishop e7, queen take a7, rook a8. The queen is trapped. What to do? Knight b5 immediately. Knight b5 is kind of funny. I just play ace. I'm gonna play bishop e2. Going for bishop a6. Strange position. He hasn't developed anything yet. Or aggressive. I'll start with this. 7's expected. I continue attacking. I'm gonna play queen c4. Made him on c7. He doesn't have too many options here. Bishop d6 looks awkward for him. Maybe playable. Let's redevelop the knight. And maybe the plan is to do some more knight maneuvers. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying my best. This looks really interesting, actually, because if I mean, whatever he does, I can dig on a7 or take on d6. So this might just be crushing. Like knight take d6. And then I can take on b7 next and be up material. I am sipping some wheat tea, pure leaf. Or at least that's what I want you to think. It's actual truth. Oh, it's his move. This is probably going to be my last game, so if anyone has questions before I go, make yourself heard. Otherwise, I'm probably going to be back in the future. I guess I still do have to convert this. White's up a full rook. Have the bishop pair. This pawn can't be defended. I could castle kingside or queenside. The Summer Classic starts at 1 p.m. Central Time every day. Broadcast starts at 3:30 Central Time. So 90 minutes until it starts. And pause the tournament. I show a few lines in the Caro-Kann as black. I'll show one line. We'll compromise. Originally, I didn't want to show any lines in Caro-Kann, but we'll compromise at one line. What to do? Study. We'll just call this Caro-Kann trap. Cool line. I will show the only variation of the Caro-Kann that sort of inspired me to play the Caro-Kann. Now, I've never actually played the Caro-Kann in like serious games, but after seeing this, I was somewhat inspired. So we'll look from black's side. Very weird to transition from Chess960 back to like normal chess. The board just feels bizarre. But let me show this. C6. We'll stick with this main line. Tick, tick. And now the most common move here for black is bishop f5, and there's a lot of theory, which honestly doesn't excite me too much for either side. But if you're just like starting out, you want something simple, something maybe easier to play, I can recommend this move knight f6, where the main line is after take, take. Black has easy development, and I don't know, I think it's easy to pick up without knowing too much. So there's a cool trap that I would like to show from this position where white doesn't take on f6, but plays the substandard or suboptimal knight to g3. The study of philosophy. Okay, I'm not even gonna wrap my mind around that question. So after knight g3, black has a very strong move. Pawn h5. Preparing a simple pawn h4. And the knight on g3 actually becomes a bit awkward. So I guess white has a couple options here. White could play h4 himself. But then it's weakening to g4. Probably black has bishop g4 and is happy. So there's this cool line. Probably cooler for black. Is after bishop g5. Black can play h4 still. Let's imagine that white wants to get the knight to e4, so he ignores the knight for the time being, takes on f6, with the idea that if black takes either way, then knight will come to e4. So in this position, black can take on g3. So it's just a trade of pieces. And now white will play the move bishop to e5. And this brings us to the key position. And before I go any further, I actually would encourage people who like want to get good at chess to actually try and solve this position for black. Let me make this a main line. This is black to move and win material. I've shown this to a number of students. Some students find it somewhat quickly. Some students really struggle with this. It requires a pretty unusual idea. Messy Marvin might have some idea. But I'm debating whether just to leave it here and let people try and solve this. I'll give you guys some time. Maybe I can go back and look at, see if there are any questions. Study of philosophy ever lead to answers or simply more questions? No comment. And no answer for sure. Philosophy. Yeah, if you want more time, you can pause the stream. But very soon I will I guess show the solution. I don't want to leave people. Okay, so Messy Marvin already suggesting some lines. Let's imagine rook take h2, rook take h2, pawn take h2, then bishop take h2, and this is kind of the problem. The bishop defends h2 via X-ray vision. So as black, you might have some ideas, but it's all about finding the proper execution. Gray Hatter suggesting queen a5, and then f2. So there is a line here. Let's imagine queen a5, queen d2. Then black is crushing after pawn take f2. But after queen a5, white can play c3. And then if you take on f2, king take f2, I mean, it looks nice for black, but it's just a trade. And white's king is okay. So Ari Chalky saying rook take h2. I will say it's not enough just to find the first move. In order to solve this position, you actually have to like calculate some forcing line. Messy Marvin saying queen a5, sack the queen for the bishop, and then rook h2. Jesse hf2 saying queen a5, c3, rook take h2, queen e5. You. Okay. Let me just say black to move and win material. Okay. I'll go ahead and show it because it looks like a couple people found it. Yeah, few people found it. Messy Marvin, you have exactly the right idea, just the wrong move order. After queen a5 check, e3, taking on e5 would be a mistake because you're losing a queen and you actually don't have a forcing continuation after that. So move order is important. That after c3, then you take on h2, rook take h2, and now the amazing queen take e5. And then pawn take e5, pawn take h2, and you've given up a queen, but you're guaranteed to promote because white can't defend against this pawn on h2. So it's a beautiful line. Lots of variations being suggested in the chat. If I'm not mistaken, I guess black could play rook take h2 first. Should also work. Rook take h2, rook take h2, queen a5 check. I feel like queen a5 check is better to start with. And then take. I mean, this just transposes. I've never had this in a game, but we can check the database. Anyone play this ever? Hey, this has been played 10 times on Lichess. Rook take h2 is played. Wait, queen a5 check was played, but white won. Oh, because white or black took on e5 right away, which is not good. Because after rook take h2, white doesn't have to take back on h2, and white will be up a queen. Any Masters games? No Masters game. So yeah, it's kind of a rare trap because white maybe wouldn't go into this bishop g5 line, but it's still cool to know. Hopefully it gives some inspiration. It's always nice to at least know the potential traps in whatever opening you play. Oh, you clipped the Petrov trap. I probably said that wrong, so you might want to not trust that clip. Anyway, I'm going to end it there because commentary starts in just over an hour. If you guys want to watch me do commentary with with Katerina Nemtsova. You can watch on the St. Louis Chess Club YouTube channel. Hello, the Ancient Gamer. I'm sorry, just joined. I'm not going to be able to stick around for much longer. Let me raid someone. Akshat Chandra, still streaming. I think he's in St. Louis. I haven't seen him recently, though. I would think he's in town. Put this in a new tab. And let's... Where do I go? Akshat Chandra. So raid Akshat Chandra. I'm not giving him... Probably won't be giving him too many viewers. But, there we go. I do not use Linux. I'm just on a MacBook. I just use, whatever it's called, OS X. Anyway, raid Akshat Chandra. Bye guys, I'll see you in the future. Or I'll see you in an hour when I do commentary, maybe. Feel free to join the YouTube chat. Bye.